Alright, what's up guys? This is Brad again with another one-hit wonder bike check. Celebrating 100 subscribers. I don't ever tell people to subscribe, but you can if you want. Not, whatever. But I'm here with one of my favorite bikes. I've had it for a few years and it's definitely something I'm probably never going to get rid of, and I continue to change it throughout the last couple years here. But alright, let's get right to it. This is, as you can see, S&M ATF Red Gold Fade. Pretty rare frame. I got really lucky getting it, and it's in a 21-inch top tube. And let's start here with the grips. We have the Jake Seeley grips. Sunday, I have them switched inside out. I really like how soft they are. I really love the way they look. This bike I built a lot for aesthetics, so sometimes I chose fashion over function. I have the Shadow Conspiracy Deadbolt Slim bar ends in red there, match the bike. Brake lever is an Eastern throttle brake lever. I think Eastern makes great brake levers, and the throttle's a really good one. Feels really good. It's a clutch. Handlebars are the Aaron Ross Boss V2 bars. These have a 9.25 rise and a very classic, I want to say, build to them. They are really good bars, last forever, and I don't think that's something I'm ever going to change on here. And another thing I'm never going to change is the Mike Aiken headset that I have here. I just recently replaced the gold bolts because I think that's one of the coolest parts about the headset. So shout out to Mike Aiken, one of the best stylish riders to ever do it. Beneath that is a sandblasted gold Cinema headset. I did not cut the forks down, so I have the headset set tall, but it actually, usually I'm not a fan, but this actually looks pretty good, to be honest. I like the way that looks. And especially, this is a new addition, the R32 forks. I used to run the pitchforks, and I recently switched. I switched because the forks I was running to ride trails, they didn't accept the fit main lines as well, because the 2.4 main lines, they are 2.4, but with the tread, they get a little fatter, and then when you hit corners and stuff, you kind of feel it brush against the forks. So I think it was a great decision because the pitchforks look good on that bike, and the Odyssey R32s, even though they're chrome, they look sick on this bike. So win-win, I guess. Yeah. Then I have two tires, which are the S&M Speedballs 2.4s and white wall, which match very well. I was going to originally order black rims, but they only had these in red, and these are called the Eastern Buzzips rims, and they can come as a set. I think you might be able to buy one at a time, but they're great rims. They come out of the box like this, which is probably where they get their name from. They're light and they're strong. Tubes, E-Claw amp tubes. The reason I like these tubes is just because they have this cool Schrader valve here that's metal, it's gold, and I have some black chromies on there. Yeah, when they said they only had the red, I was like kind of upset, but then I thought about the mixture and I thought, okay, I could either run these, and then these came out, which would be even sick, just as sick. So I kind of like a fatter tire, so, and it is an S&M, so I'm going with these for now, but always have options. The seat, I believe, is a discontinued seat. This is the Odyssey Monogram tripod seat. Very comfortable. I recently just put this on as well. I had a black S&M fat seat on. However, I don't ride this bike as much as my girlfriend does, so comfort-wise, just letting you know, it's a very comfortable seat. If I rode this bike and wrecked it, I would probably be mad. She doesn't do anything dangerous, and I would probably be tempted to do something stupid on it. So I ride the other bikes, and seat's comfortable. It's tripod. How often do you move your pivotal seat? It's lighter. I like it. I like the simplicity of it. So yeah, it's comfortable for men, women, transgenders, for all you people. This seat is for everybody. Anyone. Moving down, the pedals are the Primo Turbo pedals, Connor Keating's signature pedals, which thread right into the crank arm. I really like these pedals, especially, like I said, they have a big wide platform. Nothing crazy is getting done on this. I did have a pair of like expensive metal pedals on, but no need. These are great, and I like them. I like them a lot. They look really good too. They're connected to the pair of 175 millimeter Shadow Killer cranks in chrome. These are Trey Jones' signature cranks when he was I think he's still riding for Shadow, but he's riding for Cult as well now. But these are discontinued cranks, so they're not available right now, which even more reason to put them on here, and hopefully I can get a bunch of parts that are just not made anymore. Then we have a Merit Mighty Sprocket 25 tooth, which is red. 25/9 is the gear ratio, not my preferred ratio, but for looks and whatnot, I think it worked out really well. The sprocket has this really cool sign in it, says Merit, and if you look close you can see through it. It's like a little window. It's kind of cool. It's just something you got to see like in person. One of the little details that make the BMX bike so cool. Then the bottom bracket is a basic, I'm not even sure, but let's flip it around, and I will say that this is one of my favorite look parts here. On the bottom bracket where it connects, I'm a freak when it comes to dust caps. I need to have 2 dust caps for some reason. I don't know why. I know they're not necessary. You don't have to yell it. I just like them. But this one is pretty cool. It's just kind of the volcano, got that volcano shape to it, instead of just the other one. So these are 22 millimeter as well, the cranks. The brakes in the back, we have Odyssey Springfields. I just kind of threw those on, and with those I put on the clear E-Claw brake pads. They don't squeak, the wheels, they work great. They do what they have to do, and I haven't had any issues with them yet. Okay, so I feel like I named everything on this bike inside and out. The only thing I like to have on something that I ride on dirt or any time, I put like a little what I call a hub duster on here, because they really do keep your hubs clean. I also have gold washers to match the gold here. I have an S&M brake cable tie. The reason this strap is here is because this thing bounces sometimes, and I don't want it to nick my top tube. There are a few nicks. Other than that, just want to say, shout out 100 subscribers, RPOBMX. We are in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And shout out to Scott, who hooked me up with this frame a few years back. I mentioned it to him like maybe 5 years ago. And I said, if you ever get rid of it, I'll take it. And he kept his word, and he gave me a heck of a deal. And I love this bike. And I'll probably have another bike check on it, who knows, in like a year or two. And it'll look completely different. So anyway, stay tuned. We got more coming up. Any other kind of bikes you want to see? I think next I'm going to be doing like a Fit Mac V1 that's going out the door soon. So, all right, peace. That broke. Alright. Sealy grips. Deadbolt slims. Throttle trigger. Odyssey Ross the Boss V2s. Old Mikey Aiken stem. I think I got the stem turned around backwards. Some R32s. And these are the throttle rims. Very nice. East Coast Destruction will never die. They should put a recession in that headset cap though. Tripod monogram. Very sleek. And comfortable for all genders. Killer cranks.